Lao Tie decided to end the crazy behavior of this little thing. He came to the next door and knocked for a long time with the knuckle of his middle finger. The door of the anti-theft door finally opened, but it was just a small gap. The little boy was stuck in the gap of the door with 2 keys hanging around his neck. His 2 dark pupils were very alert, staring at Lao Tie. This little boy is very small, but he looks a little funny. His hair is 30-70 and he is meticulously combed. He looks like a little imported gentleman or like a little foreigner, with a white shirt, suspenders, and leather shoes. The little boy asked very old-fashionedly, "Who are you?" Lao Tie smiled, knelt down, pointed to his old face, and said, "I am the grandfather on the balcony next door." The little boy said, "What are you going to do?" Lao Tie said, "Nothing. You let me in. I will help you to move the chair in front of the window. It's not good. It's too dangerous." The little boy said, "No." Lao Tie said, "Why?" "My mom said, don't open the door to strangers." The little guy's verbal expression is quite good, and he can say strangers, and every sentence is accurate and complete. Lao Tie's gaze went beyond the little boy's shoulder, and he took a casual glance. He is in a good family situation, quite good. The decoration and furnishings in the home show so. Lao Tie said, "What's your name?" The little boy evasively asked, "What's your name?" Lao Tie stretched out a palm, and while speaking, he gestured in his palm. "Me, my last name is Tie, T-I-E, Tie. First name is just one word, Shu, S-H-U, Shu. What about you?" The little boy beckoned to Lao Tie before he was close to Lao Tie's ear and whispered, "My mother doesn't let me tell strangers." "Where is your mother?" "Went out." Lao Tie smiled and said, "What about your dad?" The little boy said, "Out too." Lao Tie said, "Why don't you go out?" The little boy glanced at Lao Tie and said, "My dad said I'm not ready to make money yet." Lao Tie laughed. This kid is teasing. IQ is not low. Lao Tie fell in love instantly. Lao Tie said, "What are you doing at home alone?" "You can tell me this." Lao Tie was smiling only, without realizing that his smile was full of flattery and currying favor. The little boy glanced at Lao Tie very unceremoniously, and with a boom, he shut the door. Behind the security door, the little boy said loudly, "What am I doing? What can I do? Life is really boring." You heard that. It's all postmodern and weather-beaten. Lao Tie didn't go to the balcony anymore. Such a child, Lao Tie knows, goes crazy with people. The more you pay attention to him, the more aggressive he is. And once no one pays attention, he will be discouraged. It was really like that. Lao Tie hid in the dark, but after a while, the little guy retreated from the chair and closed the window again. Lao Tie breathed a sigh of relief. Lao Tie noticed that the little guy started licking the glass with his little tongue again. He licked in detail, especially carefully, like a little animal, and he could repeat the same action all morning without any sense of boredom. Finished licking, he finally changed the pattern and started to beat. Lao Tie was so boring, he actually helped him count in his heart. However, this is obviously not a good idea. Just after 400 times, Lao Tie actually counted his sleepiness. Lao Tie rubbed his eyes and said to himself, "You beat slowly. I won't accompany you. I'll go take a nap."